to the Vines of Mendoza. It's a pleasure to have you here. Well, Antoine, tell us about you, about your winery. Where is it? What is its name?
Okay. In fact, I'm not from a wine background myself. I'm from Bordeaux, but my family was involved in tropical commodity trading. And 10 years ago, I tried to realize my dream, which was to become a wine producer. So I looked around where I wanted to establish the vineyard, and I took some documentation and I studied a little bit wine in South America, in Argentina and Chile, because for me it was a kind of adventure, kind of challenge to go and produce wine there. But finally I decided to give up because a bit far from Bordeaux, and I was not speaking Spanish, and I didn't know much about Chile or Argentina. And so
you started yourself in
exactly.
Bordeaux.
I realized not in Bordeaux. I wanted to be closer from home, but not in Bordeaux for various reasons. So I looked at in vineyards area between Bordeaux and the south of France, like Jurançon or Madiran, and but I couldn't find anything for sale there because they are very small parcels, and they are, it's very confidential when they are for sale. It's locally bought, purchased by other people, etc. So finally, not finding anything else, I decided to find something in Bordeaux, and the idea was to find something which was not in good shape. That means I would have to work to put it back in good quality and good maintenance. So I found an estate which was abandoned, very close to Bordeaux, along the Garonne riverside, on the right bank of the river, 20 kilometers north from Bordeaux. The estate was, as I said, fairly abandoned. The buildings the roofs were down. The wines, the vineyard had not been harvested for the last 2 years when we took it over in 2000. So we had to work a lot.
So it was also an adventure. Because
it was a challenge. It was a challenge.
Definitely.
And the challenge was to prove that in Bordeaux, in an area without a large pedigree, it was possible to produce very nice wines, good quality, good value for money, in spite of the fact that it was not a vineyard member of the classified growers, etc., etc. There are other wines in Bordeaux which can be very nice if they are produced with the necessary skill in a good way, without being one of these expensive and rare Bordeaux wines that everybody is speaking about.
It is like everywhere. You have the big houses, but also, the big names, but if you work hard and you are small, you can also make great wines. So the name of your winery is Chateau Sait Barbe.
Exactly.
And Antoine, what are you doing here in Argentina?
Well, visiting my daughter. In fact, my first stay in Mendoza, and having my daughter having been kindly accepted for a training period of 1 year at the Vines of Mendoza.
A great colleague, by the way.
I took that, I took this chance to come and visit her and visit this your very nice country.
Great. And making wine in France, what is your impression of Argentina, of the Argentine wines and our industry so far?
Well, I think everything that I have seen over the last few days is very professional. There are a lot of efforts being made. I think I have visited vineyards which were long-term established, but yesterday we went to Valle de
Uco Valley, yes, one of the most important regions nowadays in Mendoza.
And we found estates which didn't exist 10 years ago, but where a lot of efforts and skill has been developed to produce what I've tasted, some very, very, very nice wines.
You visited our project in Nuco
I
Valley.
visited your project in Nuco Valley, and I was very, very, very impressed.
When I say our project, I mean Private Vineyard Estates. That is, of course, an amazing project for people that always dream of having their own vineyards, and
Exactly.
I think it's a great opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And well, what is your favorite wine, Argentina wine so far? I imagine you have had some wine.
Yes. We tasted last few days a fair amount of wine, and I must say I have been impressed by two places. One was in Maipo, okay, and the estate was called Pulenta.
Right, Pulenta Estate.
Pulenta Estate, yes. And I must say that it was perfectly kept. You know, the organization was perfect. The wines were very good. We tasted wine in their new tasting room in the middle of the winery, which the concept was very interesting, and the wine was, I think, very, very well done. Very well done. My most important wine, not tasting and should I say, the wine which made to me the biggest impression was probably yesterday, when we tasted at the estate called
Clos de la Siete.
Clos de los Siete.
Clos de los Siete.
Marcelo Pedretti,
The name was
Monteviejo.
Monteviejo.
Some of the top wines were excellent. Very, very good.
Well, I'm glad that you are enjoying Mendoza. I know that you're going to continue traveling also around Argentina, but you are welcome back whenever you want.
Thank you,
and
Marina.
of course, Aimé, you are also welcome. I mean, I know that you're staying a bit longer, but you're just, as I said before, a great colleague. Thanks for joining us in this short interview.
Thank you. It was a pleasure to meet you.